We're going to talk about burnout today. Everything on this list that I'm going to be talking about is literally things that I went through. And if you are experiencing any of these things, you need to either be prayed up, you need to be seeing a therapist, or you need to be talking to your family members and your friends about it. And you need to stay level-headed and have some type of motivation around you, because if you get burnt out, you're going to go through depression. You're going to be sad. You're going to think about taking your life. So let's go ahead and get straight into the video. The first sign is you're fantasizing about leaving everybody behind, everything behind, and just starting a brand new life. You're always thinking about disappearing. And what I mean by that is literally how it sounds. You're just thinking of, let me just get up, let me just either change my name or delete all my social medias, and let me just book a one-way trip somewhere to any country and just go live there, and nobody's going to know who I am. I'm going to start completely over. And it's very hard to do that, first of all. And number two is you're probably getting burnt out, or you probably already are burnt out. And a lot of this happens with people with or without children. So you really need to be very careful when you start thinking like that, because that's not a healthy way to think, especially if you have a lot of responsibilities. You just don't want to throw away your family behind like that and go ahead and leave, because 9 times out of 10 people, they'll regret that when they're on their deathbed and it's time to go into the other world. Yeah, they regret it. So be very careful if you start thinking like that. Now, the second thing is, you're starting to be burnt out, or you're already burnt out, is you're going to start feeling real easily irritated. A lot of things that are not even supposed to bother you, you're going to get irritated by it. Somebody call your name, you're bothered. Something falling on the floor and make a loud sound, you're bothered. Somebody walk by you, they smell a certain type of way, you're bothered. It's just a lot of simple, small, inconvenient things that happen. You're going to be upset, you're going to be mad about, you're going to have an attitude, and you're going to be real snappy about it. And if you're feeling that way, I'm telling you, you need to start talking to people. You need to start being prayed up. You need to just relax, because if you get to that point, you're not going to be a pleasant person to be around. A lot of people don't want to be around you. They don't want to talk to you, and they're going to notice that. Your best friend might notice it. Your mom or dad, your kids are going to notice it. Your boyfriend, your girlfriend, whoever, they can start noticing it. So you need to notice it and get it in control before you start affecting other people and their mood around you. The next thing you're going to know how you're feeling burnt out, or you're already burnt out, is you're going to stop having energy for your hobbies. So let's say after work, you get off of work, and by 6:30 you like to play the piano, and you just stop playing the piano. All of a sudden you don't have energy. You just want to go lay down. You're tired, or you're just like disgusted by the piano. You're probably burnt out already. And same thing with video games, because I went through it. I got tired of video games. I was like, I'm just done with this. I'll hop on a video game, no lie, less than like 20 minutes, I'm done. I was just like, video games are stupid, they're boring, I don't want to play this no more. And I was just burnt out with life. And you could be burnt out from work, you could be burnt out from your relationship, your marriage, whatever it is. But it was just life overall. I was just done with life, and I was just like, I can't even enjoy the things that I used to enjoy. So I had to get help. I really did. I had to go to the Lord and ask for help. Another thing is you start having self-doubt constantly. So for example, you would have all these goals or whatever, you would just start self-doubting yourself. You're like, can I do that, or am I worthy of doing that? And you will just think negative about you. You'll think negative about people around you. You'll think negative about your situation. And you don't want to have self-doubt constantly. You want to be uplifting yourself. You want to uplift others around you. You want to say, I can do that. I will do that. I must do that. No, you don't want to say, I can't. You do not want to say that. Say, you can. You will, you must, you shall. That's how you want to start talking. And you want to put, uplift the mood. And you don't want to put the mood down. Always uplift it inside of the room. So when you walk in that room, people can feel that energy. They're like, okay, this person, there's something about that person. That's how you want to be. Now, this one's going to sound real disgusting. I know a lot of you are going to say, oh man, I can't do that. I don't like that. But a lot of people, and I don't know what this is called. If you know what it is, please leave it in the comment section down below. But when you are burnt out, you're going to go probably into depression, and you will stop taking shower regularly. I'm just throwing this out there. Let's say you will shower twice a day, right? Or even some people shower 3 times a day. You will only shower once a day. And sometimes you probably won't even shower. But you need to go wash. You need to go wash your behind, because it doesn't matter what you're going on in life. You need to shower at least once a day. And the reason why I say you should shower is because you're probably going to go to the gym. You're probably going to work out. And even if you're at work, still, you need to shower. I believe in showering 6 days out of the week, at least one time. Now, for me, I like to shower twice, but shower. Please take a shower. Nobody want to smell you. I know things are hard in life. I know it's all a mental battle, but even if you shower, I don't care if you shower for 7 minutes. You hop in the shower for 7 minutes, cool. At least you shower, wash off the scent, soap up yourself, brush your teeth, do what you got to do. But don't go around people stinking, because that's just inconsiderate. Yeah, it's going to be hard. I went through it. Depression is crazy, because when you're in that state of mind, you kind of become selfish. You're like, oh, I don't care about other people around me, but you cannot be like that. Go shower, smell good for people around you, and you gotta fight. It's all a mental battle. It's all a spiritual battle. You have to win it. You know, call out to God and ask him for energy, ask him for strength, ask him to help you in that spiritual battle that you're going through inside of your mind. Here's another one. It's real dangerous, especially if you're a mother or you're a father. You'll start isolating yourself from your loved ones. So when you come home from work or school or whatever you're doing, you don't want to be around no one, especially people who love you, and you do not want to push those people away. Pushing people away is not a good feeling, especially, God forbid, if they pass away. You're going to feel that every moment when you push that person away. You're going to think of it when they pass away. Trust me, I'm talking from experience, especially with me and my mother. When my mother passed away, I thought about all them times I didn't want to talk to my mom, or when I was pushing her away. I'm like, dang, I wish, even if I can get 20 seconds back just to talk to her and just get that feeling, like, you know, hey mom, you know, how are you? How was your day? Just simple, small things like that. Do not isolate yourself from your loved ones. If they're trying to talk to you, they're trying to show you love, and they're trying to uplift you and motivate you, talk to them, because you will never know when it's their time or your time to leave this earth. Yeah, don't take it for granted. You never know. You never ever know what can happen in this world. Love the people who love you. Now here's another one. Everyone that goes to the gym, you know what I'm talking about. You'll start skipping workouts. So let's say you're going to the gym 5 days a week, Monday through Friday, you know, you had Saturday and Sunday off. You'll start skipping workouts. You'll be like, you know what? I'm only going to go Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. So you will stop going Tuesday and Thursday. Sometimes you only go once a week. So you'll be like, you know, I don't care no more. You feel burnt out. You're just like, that's all I got. That's all the energy I got is one day. Don't be like that. You have to fight against it. I've been through this, guys. I'm telling you from my heart. I know everything. If you are going through any of these, I've been through them. So do not skip the workout, even if it's cardio day. The next one is brain fog. Brain fog, I'm gonna tell you, if you don't know what I'm talking about, it's like hearing things around you and seeing everything around you clear as day, but it's like, it's foggy, it's blurry. Like you really don't focus on anything. You really don't care about anything. It's just like your brain, it's like the movies. You ever seen when somebody get flashbang in the movies? Like I said, you can see everything, you can hear everything, but it's just like muffled. And you're just like, you know, it's kind of, you know, people will say, oh, you know, you're acting slow or you're moving slow. And it's not. It's just that you're just lost. You know what I mean? You're like, I really don't care about this. I don't care about that. I'm just here. I'm just wandering. It's like you have a wandering mind. Your mind is like just idle. So brain fog is it's a thing. And a lot of people who go through that, they just want to sleep, and you have to fight it, man, because if you don't fight it, bad things will happen later down the line. So you want to capture it now and take control of it now, and before it gets too late. And another thing is giving up your purpose in life. So let's say you had a purpose in life. I'm going to give you one example. Let's say you're a girl, you're 26 years old, and your goal was to volunteer at the zoo and help rescue animals. And let's say you're going through burnout and you don't care about animals no more. You don't care about the zoo. You don't care about volunteering. You're just like, whatever. That is what giving up on your purpose is. You don't want to take care of what you say you're going to take care of. You don't want to do what you want to do. And you're kind of like, it is what it is. Once you start saying that, you don't care anymore. And you're just trying to like forget about it and walk away from it. And if that was really your purpose and you were excited and you were like, yes, you had hundreds of hours studying it, and you're like, I'm going to do this. I'm going to be part of this. I'm going to change the world. I'm going to help the world. You have to fight against it. Again, you have to fight against it. Do not give up on your purpose. Whatever your purpose is that makes you happy, that makes you want to live on this earth. That's what a purpose is. A purpose is when you wake up in the morning, you smile, you're like, yes, I'm going to do this. I'm going to be part of that. That is what that feeling is. Yeah, we all go through it, and you can regain your purpose. So don't think just because you lost your purpose on one thing, you can't regain your purpose on anything else. Because there's many different purposes we have on this life. There's some people purpose is to serve the world. And what I mean by serve the world is like be a hero, be a cop or be part of the military. And they want to do that for the next 40 years of their life. Cool. There's some people who want to serve the world, just serving the best food and making people smile and feeding people on the street and make sure everyone has a full tummy. There's many different purposes in this world. There's some people purpose in this world is to educate people. They love teaching people and making people smart and making people become new inventors and scientists and just elevate the world, and we just become a better society more and more. There's a lot of different purposes on this planet. All you got to do is find out what you like, what you enjoy, what you love. What is something that you can do for the next 20, 30, 40, 50 years of your life? So if you're giving up and you feel like, oh, there's nothing I want to do, you're burnt out. You're probably burnt out. You're probably depressed. You're probably going through something, and you need to sit back and you need to reflect and think about it. And it's hard. I know it's hard. It's not going to be easy. A lot of people don't like talking about this subject. It's taboo to a lot of people. But the truth is, we all got to sit down at least once in our life and think about what are we doing? What's going on? Because mental health is very serious. It is very, very serious. A lot of people like to downplay it. A lot of people like to say, oh, man up, or we all adults, we grown now. No, you need to talk to people. You need to be fine. You need to be talking to God. A lot of people don't want to hear this, but it's just the truth, man. We all got to look out for each other. I don't care who you are. I don't care how tough you think you are, how independent you think you are. We all need each other, us humans. But if you have any tips, please leave it down in the comment section down below. I want to hear any, knowledge that you guys have, because I'm not the smartest here. I know that for a fact. A lot of you in the comment section, you are 10 times smarter than me. So if you have any tips, please go ahead. Leave a comment down below. Let's have a discussion rolling. Thank you so much for watching. I love you. God love you. Make sure you stay humble. Make sure you stay positive. Please stay safe out there, and peace out.